Hello. Hope your day was a good one. My day kind of got away from me, but I'm here now. I usually do this, about 4 o'clock, not whatever time it is now, 8 o'clock. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We had a good day. We got a lot done. I was able to spend some time with my lovely bride. I read to her. We talked. It was wonderful. Here's a song by Bob Seger. Fire down below. Here comes old Rosie, she's looking mighty fine. Here comes hot Nancy, she's stepping right on time. There go the street lights, flickering into light. Here come the man, faces hidden from the night. All through the shadows, on they come and they go. On they go, with only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. Here come the rich man in his big long limousine. Here come the poor man, oh, you got to have his green. Here come the banker, the lawyer, and the cop. One thing for certain, it ain't never gonna stop. When it all gets too heavy, oh, that's when they come and they go. Oh, they go, with only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. It happens out in Vegas. It happens in Moline, on the blue blood streets of Boston, up in Berkeley, out in Queens. And it went on yesterday, and it's going on tonight. Somewhere there's somebody ain't treating somebody right, and is looking out for Rosie, and he'll find her every time. And he's walking the streets for Nancy, and he'll find her every time. And when the street lights are flicker, bringing on the night, they'll be slipping into darkness, slipping out of sight, all through the midnight. Watch him come and watch him go. Oh, they go, with only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. Oh, it happens out in Vegas. It happens in Moline, on the blue blood streets of Boston, up in Berkeley, out in Queens. And it went on yesterday, and it's going on tonight. Somewhere there's somebody ain't treating somebody right, and he's looking out for Rosie, and she's looking mighty fine, and he's walking the streets for Nancy, and he find her every time. And when the street lights are flicker, bringing on the night, they'll be slipping out of darkness, slipping out of sight, all through the shadows. Watch him come and watch him go. Oh, they go, with only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. Oh, there's only one thing in common. They got the fire down below. Oh, audience fell asleep. Hold on. Whew, that was close. All right, you know what? I'm going to sing a song called Sail On. Sing a song called Sail On. I'm a poet, my goodness. And it is... I don't want to do that. Hang on a second. Sail On by Bob Seger. I've heard it a few times. I have never tried to sing it, but I'm going to try singing it now. Sounds like it would be beautiful. Sail On. Close. Let me try that again. Sail On lyrics. Come on, Bobby. Bring it to me. Sail On Lionel Richie. No. Sail On Bob Seger. Ah, there we go. Okay, good. We'll give this a try and see how this works. I'll see if it's a song that I want to continue to sing 500 more times. Sail on, sister. Sail on, my sister. Keep sailing on, 'cause your papa loves you, and your mama loves you, and your little baby sister loves you too. Oh, she loves you. Keep sailing on, keep sailing on. Sail on, my sister. Oh, sister, keep sailing on. Yeah, sail on, my little sister. Keep sailing on, 'cause your papa love you, and your mama love you, and your little baby brother, oh Lord, he loves you. Keep sailing on. That's enough to keep you sailing on. Look up in the sky. Can't you see the sunshine shines for you and I on a Charm Beach crying? Very hard road, and you may have a very, very heavy load, but you ought to keep sailing, sailing on. Yeah, keep sailing on. Because your papa loves you, and your mama loves you, and your little baby sister loves, oh, she loves you. Keep sailing on, sailing on. Your papa loves you, your mama loves you, little baby sister, she loves you too. Keep sailing on, keep sailing on, keep sailing on, keep sailing on. That wasn't bad. Okay, how about, oh man, I got too many windows open here. I didn't close the windows from yesterday. I got 40 things open. I'll just start over. Close that down. Okay, how about a little Delbert McClinton? How you feeling about Delbert? She got a roof that don't leak when the rain come pouring down. She got a place I can sleep where I'm safe and sound. She got a lock on her door, oh, but she gave me a key. She don't walk the floor, but Lord, she worries about me. Her love had no strings, her shackles are chains, but I'm holding on for dear life. She like rolling a seven. Every time I roll the dice, she like rolling a seven. Every time I roll the dice, every time I roll, she like rolling a seven. Every time I roll the dice, she got a big Oldsmobile. She got a dog that don't bite. She got a heart I can steal, just like a thief on the night. She got a slow burning flame. She keeps her radio low. Lord, when she gets inspired, we let the good times roll. Her love had no strings, her shackles are chains, but I'm holding on for dear life. She like rolling a seven. Every time I roll the dice, she like rolling a seven. Every time I roll the dice, every time I roll, she like rolling a seven. Every time I roll the dice. How about a little Johnny Cash? Boom, 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 boom. I hear the train a coming, it's rolling down the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, and that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks drinking in them fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, you bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'll let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Johnny Cash. You know what? I think I'm just going to stay with some Johnny Cash for a bit. Let's do that. Oh, my audience went to sleep. What's going on here? Hello? All right, that's fine. Oh, I see. We've got Garth. All right. I don't know what's going on with that. There we go. All right. Okay. Johnny Cash. So, Folsom Prison just did that. Oh, yeah. Let's do Get a Rhythm. Hey, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rock and roll feeling in your bones with taps on your toes and get going, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Little shoe shine Balkner gets slowed down, but he got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a dirty corner on a windy street. Well, I asked him when he shot my shoes how to keep from getting the blues. He grinned as he raised his little head, popped the shoe shot and rag, and then he said, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. A jump, a rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll take all the troubles from your worried mind. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes and get going. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Well, I sat down, listened to the shoe shine boy, and I thought I was going to jump for joy. Slapped on the shoe polish left and right, held a shoe shine rag, and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, you're a mighty little boy to be a working that way. He said, I like it with a big wide grin, kept it popping, and it said again, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. It'll only cost a dime, just a nickel a shoe. Does $1 million worth of good for you. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. A sad song. Hung my head. Oh, man. Johnny. What were you thinking? Early one morning with time to kill, I borrowed Jeb's rifle and sat on a hill. I saw a lone rider crossing the plain. I drew one bead on him just to practice my aim. My brother's rifle went off in my hand. A shot rang out across the land. The horse he kept running, but the rider was dead. I hung my head. I hung my head. I hung my head. I set off running to wake from the dream. My brother's rifle went into the sheen. I kept on running into the Southlands, and that's where they found me, my head in my hands. The sheriff asked me what I had done, and then it come to me just what I had done. And all for no reason, just one piece of lead. I hung my head. I hung my head. I hung my head. Here in the courthouse, the whole town was there. I see the judge sit high up in his chair. Explain to the courtroom what went through your mind, and will ask the jury what verdict they find. I felt the power of death over life. I orphaned his children. I widowed his wife. I begged their forgiveness. I wish I was dead. I hung my head. I hung my head. I hung my head. Early one morning with time to kill, I see the gallows up on a hill, and out in the distance a trick of the brain. I see a lone rider crossing the plain, and he'd come to fetch me to see what they'd done, and we'll ride together to kingdom come. I prayed for God's mercy, 'cause soon I'll be dead. I hung my head. I hung my head. I hung my head. I think this is a song by, isn't it 10-inch nails or something? 7-inch nails? I don't know. That Johnny Cash did later in his days. I hunt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become, my sweetest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you can have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thrones upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, I'm still right here. What have I become, my sweetest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you can have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I will keep myself, I would find a way. Okay, how about a song about being everywhere? A world traveler kind of guy. I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca road when along came a Sammy with a high-end canvas covered load. If you're gonna win a mucka mac, with me you can ride. So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd ever seen a road with so much dust and sand. And I said, listen, Bubba, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Oh, travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, La Pomelo, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tucapilla, Bunkerilla, and Padilla. I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Oh, travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee to Hennessy, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Oh, travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Ombabika, Knoxville, Ombabika, Shefferville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina. See what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross that desert's bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've done my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellensburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Larimore, Altamore, Haverstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dodge City. What a pity. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Oh, travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. 50 more times, I'll have that. All right, what do we got next? Oh, Tom Petty song that Johnny Cash did. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, and I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground, won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I'll stand my ground and I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life. In a world that keeps on pushing me around, baby, I won't back down. I'm gonna stand my ground and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. I'm gonna stand my ground and I won't back down. No, I won't back down. Ooh, that was a little rough. But not this one. This one, oh, it's smooth. It's been sang and honed. 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed 'neath the town hall light. There were few on the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you was somewhere else, then you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Well, the scaffold is high and eternity's near. She stood in the crowd, but shed not a tear. But late at night, when the north wind blows, in a long black veil, she cries over my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. This is actually a Waylon Jennings song that I put in this folder with Johnny Cash songs. The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but mama tried. Born the only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. How about Ring of Fire? I know you're waiting for it. Me too. Ring of Fire. Come on. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. How about the story of the Rock Island line? I know what you're thinking. You got to hear it. Want to know what happened on the Rock Island line? All right, well, here it is. Now, this is the story of the Rock Island line. The Rock Island line, she runs down into New Orleans, and there's a big toll gate there, you know, and if you got certain things on board, well, you don't have to pay the man no toll. Well, the train driver, he pulled up to the toll gate, and the man only asked him what he had on board, and he said, I got livestock, I got livestock, I got cows, I got pigs, I got sheep, I got mules, I got all livestock. Well, he said, you're all right, boy. You don't have to pay no toll. You can just go right on through. So he went on through the toll gate, and as he went on through, he started picking up a little bit of speed, picking up a little bit of steam. He looked on through, and he looked back at the map, and he said, I fooled you, I fooled you. I got pig iron, I got pig iron, I got all pig iron. Well, the Rock Island line is a mighty good road. Rock Island line is a road to ride. Rock Island line is a mighty good road. If you're going to ride it, got to ride like you finally get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island line. It was cloudy in the west and looked like rain. Round the corner came a passenger train, northbound train on a southbound track. They're all right leaving, but they won't be back. Well, the Rock Island line is a mighty good road. Rock Island line is a road to ride. Rock Island line is a mighty good road. If you're going to ride it, got to ride like you finally get your ticket to the station for the Rock Island line. Now, I may be right and I may be wrong, but you're going to miss me when I'm gone. The engineer said before he died, there were 2 more drinks he'd like to try. The doctor asked him what could they be? A hot cup of coffee and a cold glass of tea. Well, the Rock Island line is a mighty good road. Rock Island line is a road to ride. Rock Island line is a mighty good road. If you're going to ride it, got to ride like you finally get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island line. Well, the Rock Island line is a mighty good road. Rock Island line is a road to ride. Rock Island line is a mighty good road. If you're going to ride it, got to ride like you finally get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island line. How about a little Satisfied Mind? I know. Love that song. How many times have you heard someone say, if I had his money, I'd do things my way? But little they know that it's so hard to find one rich man in 10 with a satisfied mind. Once I was waiting in fortune and fame, everything that I dreamed for to get a start in life's game. Then suddenly it happened. I lost every dime, but I'm richer by far with a satisfied mind. Money can buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's grown cold. The wealthiest person is a pauper at times, compared to the man with a satisfied mind. When my days are over and my time has run out, my friends and my loved ones I'll leave, there's no doubt. But one thing's for certain, when it comes my time, I'll leave this old world with a satisfied mind. How about a little Silver Wings? Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. A silver wings slowly fading out of sight. And don't leave me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. All right, I think maybe I'm going to change it up here a little bit and sing something different. I'm thinking we're singing train songs. I think sing some more train songs. Oh, I know. I think the first thing we need is the one about a young boy seeing a modern locomotive for the first time in Texas in 1947. A song by Guy Clark. I think you might like it. Let's try it and see. Texas 1947, Guy Clark. Here it is. Oh. Oh, audience, take a break, buddy. You all good? Now, being 6 years old, I had seen some trains before, so it's hard to figure out what I'm at the depot for. Trains are big and black and smoking, steam squealing at the reels, bigger than anything there is. At least that's the way it feels. Trains are big and black and smoking, louder than July 4th. But everybody's acting like this might be something more than just picking up the mail or the soldiers from the war. This is something even old man Wildman had never seen before. And it's a late afternoon on a hot Texas day. Something strange is going on, and we's all in the way. Well, there's 50, 60 people. They're just sitting on their cars, and the old man left the dominoes, and they come down from the bars. Everybody's checking. Old Jack Kittrell checks his watch, and us kids put our ears to the rails to hear him pop. So we already knowed it. when they finally said train time, you thought that Jesus Christ himself was rolling down the line. 'Cause things got real quiet and Mama jerked me back, but not before I got a chance to lay a nickel on the track. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Screaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Big and red and silver, she don't make no smoke. She's a fast rolling streamline, come to show the folks. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Big and red and silver, she don't make no smoke. She's a fast rolling streamline, come to show the folks. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Lord, she never even stopped. She left 50, 60 people still sitting on their cars, wondering what it's coming to and how it got this far. Oh, but me, I got a nickel, smashed flatter than a dime by a mad dog runaway, red silver streamline. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Big and red and silver, she don't make no smoke. She's a fast rolling streamline, come to show the folks. She's a fast rolling streamline, come to show the folks. I know what you're thinking. Trains, there could be like disasters that happen on trains. Sometimes. And especially if the engineer goes too fast. Faster than the train can manage. That's the poor story of Steve. Wouldn't listen. Well, they gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia. Said Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38. This is on 97. Put her in dispenser on time. Then he turned around and said to his black greasy fireman, shovel on a little more coal. And when we cross that white oak mountain, watch old 97 roll. He was going down a grade, making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Then a telegram came from Washington Station. This is how it read. Oh, that brave engineer that run on 97 is lying in Danville dead. 'Cause he was going down a grade, making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Now all you ladies, you better take a warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return. Just like poor Steve, 'cause he was going down a grade, making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Scalded to death by the steam. Okay, another sad story. Why am I telling sad stories now? Huh? But this one. A Gordon Lightfoot. Old song. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. The good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some turns with a couple of steel farms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night, when the ship bell rang, could it be the north wind they been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait, when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m., a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay, if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up and they might have capsized. They might have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rose, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands are bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they say, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. Oh, let's do a little righteous study. Yeah, I think so. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it. You've lost that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. You lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone. And I can't go on. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. And now you're starting to criticize every little thing I do. It makes me just feel like crying, baby. 'Cause baby, something beautiful's dying. You've lost that loving feeling whoa, that loving feeling. You've lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa. Baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had a love, a love, a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. Baby, 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 I'm begging you, please. I need your love. I need your love. I'm begging you, please. So bring it on back. Bring back that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. Bring back that loving feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa. All righty. Thanks. See you tomorrow.